Today we're diving into a recipe that fuses the global comfort of a burger with the bold, comforting flavors of India. This isn't just fast food, this is soul food with a spicy, desi twist. I'm going to take you step by step through the process of making an Indian masala burger, crispy potato patties layered with spiced mayo, fresh vegetables, and all the goodness of Indian street food, packed neatly into a toasted burger bun. Let's begin in the heart of every Indian kitchen, with boiled potatoes. I'm using 3 large potatoes here. They need to be boiled, peeled, and mashed while they're still warm. A smooth mash will ensure our tikkis hold their shape and have that creamy interior we all love. Now to the mashed potatoes, I'm adding some finely grated carrot and half a cup of boiled green peas. These bring color and texture to the patty. Then goes in a chopped green chili for heat and about a teaspoon of freshly grated ginger for a little zing that will hit you in the back of the throat, in the best way. Spices now, the soul of this burger. Half a teaspoon of turmeric for color and earthiness. Half a teaspoon of red chili powder for a generous teaspoon of garam masala for that classic warmth. Then a dash of chaat masala, about a teaspoon for tanginess. And of course salt to taste. Finally, a handful of chopped fresh coriander goes in to lift everything with its fresh, herby brightness. To bind this mix, I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of corn flour. This helps the patties hold together while frying. If the mixture still feels loose, you can add some breadcrumbs. They'll also help make the patties extra crispy. Now mix everything thoroughly with your hands. The texture should be soft but hold shape easily. Divide the mixture into 4 equal parts and shape them into patties, not too thick but definitely not thin either. Make sure they're slightly wider than your burger buns because they'll shrink a little when cooking. Let's move to the heat a flat pan or tawa and add a few tablespoons of oil for shallow frying. Once the oil is hot, gently place the patties on the pan and let them sizzle. Don't move them around too quickly. Let them develop that deep golden crust. Flip carefully after 3 to 4 minutes and repeat on the other side. Once both sides are crisp and golden brown, remove and set aside on a paper towel. Now while the patties are cooling slightly, we'll whip up a quick chutney mayo. This will be our burger sauce and trust me, it's going to tie everything together. In a small bowl, combine 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise with about 2 tablespoons of green chutney. The chutney can be homemade or store-bought, as long as it has coriander, mint, and a little green chili. Add a small squeeze of lemon juice to brighten things up and a pinch of salt. Mix well until smooth. This creamy, herby, spicy spread will be our secret weapon. Time to toast the burger buns. Slice them in half and butter the inside lightly. Toast them on the same pan you used for the patties. This adds a little extra flavor from the leftover oil and spice. Toast until they're golden and just crisp on the edges but still soft in the center. And now we assemble. Start with the bottom half of the bun. Spread a generous layer of the chutney mayo. Place a leaf or 2 of fresh lettuce. This acts as a barrier and keeps the bun from getting soggy. Now gently place the warm potato tikki on top. Spoon a little more chutney mayo over the tikki. Next add a few thin slices of red onion for crunch and sharpness. Then a slice or 2 of juicy tomato. You could also add cucumber, pickled onion, or even beetroot slices, anything you love in a sandwich. If you want to make this a cheesier affair, now's the time to add a slice of processed cheese or cheddar. It'll melt slightly on the warm patty, creating that perfect layer. Finally, crown it with the top bun, press gently, and you've got yourself a towering Indian masala burger. Serve it hot, maybe with some masala fries on the side. Just toss your fries in a pinch of chaat masala before serving. Or enjoy it on its own with a tall glass of lemonade or a chilled cola. This burger is hearty, spicy, and packed with flavor. It's a great example of how Indian flavors can reinvent global classics and make them feel like home. You can make these burgers for weekend dinners, for guests, or even freeze the tikkis for a quick weekday meal. So the next time you're craving a burger, skip the takeout and try this at home instead. Crispy on the outside, soft and flavorful on the inside, with that creamy, spicy mayo and the freshness of raw veggies. This Indian masala burger will have you licking your fingers and going back for seconds. Happy cooking! But yes friends, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Stay healthy and well.